All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here on a Monday night, and tonight we have another Timex Todd Snyder collaboration watch. Had a few of these watches on the channel. They tend to be really popular watches. Now, a lot of people have a little bit of a problem because they're a Timex and a Todd Snyder collaboration. I'm not one of those people. I think that Todd Snyder has really added a lot to the Timex lineup as far as his designs, and the collaborations have really worked very, very well. I had the military watch on here about a year ago or so, and man, that watch was so popular. It sold out so quickly. As a matter of fact, I think they're on their second or third run of those watches. Real classic styling on that watch. I've moved it along out of my collection, but this watch actually came into me from Scott Stoffert Watches Galore. It's in your typical Todd Snyder box. They have this kind of curved top on them, nice and padded. And let's go ahead and open the box and see what we have inside of here. So we have the Timex MS-1 Maritime Sport. Again, like I said, a Todd Snyder collaboration. Go ahead and pull the watch out of here, and before I actually show you guys the watch, I'll just show you what's inside the box. Nothing too fancy there. You get your typical little paper Timex instructions. This is just a basic Timex watch. There's nothing fancy as far as the inside of it goes. It's just the design. So it's a simple quartz Timex watch, and it's just a really cool one. Guys, forgive me, I got myself with an ink pen there. I just noticed that. So this is a really cool watch. There's going to be a couple things that might make you guys scratch your head on this one, but I really like the overall design, everything about this watch. This is the MS-1 Maritime. It's a 41 millimeter case from side to side. Comes in just under 48 from lug tip to lug tip. 12.9 millimeters of thickness. The top of that domed acrylic crystal on here is running a quartz movement, so that tends to keep it smaller, or thinner, I should say. And then you have a 20 millimeter lug opening. Factory strap on this watch is this Timex NATO strap. I've had quite a few of these Timex NATO straps, and I have to tell you guys, they're actually really, really well-made straps. Now, taking a look at the dial of the watch, I'll get it up here a little bit closer. You guys can check it out. Over there at the 3 o'clock position, now I've got it set for 10:10, so you guys can see it already working on its date change there. But you've got the date change there at 3 o'clock position. As a matter of fact, that's going to drive some people nuts. So let's go ahead and roll it over, and let's get it to our different time zone there. And you guys can see there's not going to be a dual day window on this watch. It's just going to be in English, which is very simple and clean. Looks really good. That should be good there. So get the hands out of the way. The hands are really nicely done. Simple, clean little stick hands that come to a point on this watch. They do have lume inside of them. We'll go for a lume shot. I'm not sure that this watch actually has much lume at all. It does have the Indiglow function, which I'll show you guys here real quick. If I can do that, and make it dark for a second. You guys can see just a push of the crown will actually light that entire dial up. So the amount of lume you actually need on a watch like this, kind of really don't need much lume at all. Looking at the bezel, you have a 60-click bezel on this watch, and it locks in really good. I've never had a Timex actually that has such a nice bezel on it. I've got another one of theirs. I can't remember, to be honest with you, what model it is. And it has a bezel, but it's a unidirectional bezel. So it goes either way. Bidirectional bezel. It goes either way. It goes both directions, and it's a little bit different. Smooth, clean bezel, but very good looking little watch. You've got that lollipop tip out there on that second. I love the pop of red on the second hand. I think it really adds to it. The MS-1, the Maritime Sport, and the Indiglow down there at 6 o'clock position. Let's go ahead and pull it off the strap here and take a look at it. Taking a look at the case back, Scott usually keeps all his stickers on the case back of the watch, so there they all are. Lets you know that you have stainless steel construction, gives you the Timex website down there. The battery, they always give you the battery reference number on it, and then you have your water resistance, and this is what's going to get some people, is 30 meters of water resistance. I know that for a watch that calls itself the Maritime Sport, that might be kind of questionable, but honestly, 30 meters, I think you could take this watch swimming. I don't think you really need to worry that much about it. It's a pretty tough little watch. I've had a number of Timex watches that were rated to 30 meters, and I actually swim with them. Now, I'm not going to say you could dive with this watch, but just general, simple, everyday swimming may not be a problem. Definitely check the information and the instructions down below before you take it in the water. So guys, this watch is currently going to be for sale. Scott is getting rid of this watch. I'm going to leave a link information for his email down below in the description. So if you guys are interested in purchasing this watch from Scott used, you can see it's in perfect condition. I don't know that he's actually ever worn the watch. I think he probably just got it into his channel and did a review of it, and now he wants to move it out of the collection. So if you're interested, guys, Scott's email address is down below in the description. You can get a hold of him and ask how much he wants for the watch. So guys, really neat watch here. Let me go ahead and dim the lights, or actually, let's get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, then we'll dim the lights and see if we have any lume on this watch. All right, there you guys go. On my 7-inch wrist, the 41mm case wears super well. The fact that it's like right at 48 lug tip to lug tip. Super clean little watch. Definitely a looker from Timex. I love the fact that these Todd Snyder types, or these Todd Snyder watches, aren't something you're going to find every day from Timex. They're just not available out there unless you get them at the Timex website or you get them from Todd Snyder himself. So very nice watch. I also wanted to point out to you guys how that second hand tends to hit the indices pretty much dead on. Really appreciate that in a quartz watch. Let's go ahead and dim the lights and see if this watch has any lume on it. All right, so like I said earlier, guys, this watch is actually for sale. Scott Stauffer has this watch available for sale. I'm going to leave a link to his information down below, and that actually has some pretty good lume on it. Look at those pips at the 15-minute marks. Then you've got these smaller pips out here at each 5-minute mark. Looks really good. And then you've got the backup of that Indiglo function like that, which almost kills my camera, but look at that. That's pretty cool. So not only do you have lume for checking this thing, in the dark, but you got the backup of that Indiglo like that in case you don't have enough lume on the watch. But this one actually has a lot of lume. Great looking watch from Timex and the Todd Snyder collaboration watches. This is the MS-1 Maritime, and it's a great, great looking watch. If you guys are interested in buying this watch off Scott Stauffer, follow the information down below to his email address, and you can inquire about the watch. All right, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.